Hey, what's up guys? This is Ricky from No Lemons, and today I've brought a BMW 520D M Sport. Now the reason why I brought this car, a lot of people have actually texted me and said do reviews on cars that could be driven every day. Their rival to the BMW 520 is the Audi A6 and the Mercedes C220, and working in Blandishtown 4x4 I've actually driven the three cars. I've chosen the BMW M Sport, and this is the reason why. The first boring stuff that people talk about is the size of the boot. It's 530 litres, which is quite big. I actually fitted a couple of things in the boot, and I can't say that about this. I can't say the same about every other car. The Audi A6 and the Mercedes C220, it just had a little bit smaller opening on the boot that it was a little bit more difficult to fit large items in and out. Now I haven't put a lot of stuff in here, but for me as a father, this will be quite important. I can literally put this in and out very comfortably. Now in a lot of other cars I had to fit in this way or go trying in out. Just trying to figure out what way to put this in, it was quite difficult. Now the back seat also has ISOFIX, which is quite handy when you have kids. Getting in and out through the back seats is quite comfortable. The opening on the door here, it opens up quite wide, so it makes it easier to put in that baby seat in and out as well. So when I sit in here, it's quite comfortable. I've got plenty of room for my head here. I've got loads of space here. I quite wonder, why would you go for a 7 Series rather than a 5 Series and just pay for all the extras? You're going to have a cheaper tax car. You're going to have the same amount of room. And when you pay for all the extras, now with the BMW 5 Series, when you pay for the extras, you can get screen here. You can make it really luxury kind of car if you want to, if you have the money to pay the extras. And comfort wise, it's quite comfortable. Now the only thing that you don't get in the 5 Series, what you do get in the 7 Series, is the reclining back seats, which is, do you really need them? You're never going to sit at the back if you're the driver. Anyway, going into the middle seat, this is quite annoying. The centerpiece in the middle is quite annoying because you have to lift up your leg and then sit here. But there is enough room again, so will I sit comfortably here with two more people? I definitely think I could sit here a lot more comfortably with two more people. Back seats for me, I would score this a 9 out of 10. Let's check the front seats. So again, into the front seat, again, it's really comfy. I can just literally go in like that, not like my i8, and turn on. Super comfy. The minute you sit in here, you feel the luxury straight away. And that's again because it's the M Sport package. So you get the leather steering wheel, you get leather everywhere, you get this lovely aluminium kind of carbon fiber feel. The screen comes as standard, the digital display comes as standard, which is beautiful. The iDrive is simple to use, it's super simple. The only thing I don't like about BMW iDrive, that it only has Apple CarPlay, it doesn't have Android Play, which is quite annoying if you're an Android user. So if you are an Android user, avoid BMW. No, I'm just kidding. I'm an Android user and I still drive a BMW. Testing this. This is actually a vent and I can see the wheel from here. I hate when cars do vents and they're fake vents, they're closed. For example, the Mercedes C220, it does have vents, it does have exhaust, but they're all blocked. They're just there for looks wise, which I think makes the car looks a little bit more cheaper. On the front of the car, the kidney grills look absolutely amazing. When the engine gets hot, these here just opened up to cool the engine down so it doesn't overheat. The BMW 520D M Sport, the difference from the M Sport to the SC model, you basically get a body kit, wheels and seats. which makes a huge difference. Also a couple of logos and things like that. The way it appears on the road, it looks so much nicer. The SE model, they do look nice, don't get me wrong, but for me, I like the sportier look kind of car, so I would always go for this baby. Now, another thing is when you're driving long distance with the M Sport, the seats kind of hug you, so it makes a huge difference for longer journeys. I don't drive that much of long journeys, but if I ever do, I know I won't have a sore back because the M Sport comes with better seats. Also better colors, not these ordinary boring colors that you'd get black or white for the SE. The M Sport one that I have here came with a brown leather interior. Some people are going to call it orange, so you can call it orange or brown. It's just in the middle. Now the steering wheel feels absolutely amazing. I drove the SE model and the steering wheel just felt a little bit more cheaper. On the M Sport is just the leather all around it. It makes it feel that more sportier and more luxurious. The BMW 520D also comes with a lot of different options, different ways that you can tailor the car kind of to fit to your needs. You can get it in the full-wheel drive. You can get it a little bit faster. The 530D, it's absolutely amazing. I've drove this car once and it kind of reminded me of my BMW 640 Grand Coupe. It drives really nice. No lag, no delay, nothing. But if you want a car that would be more affordable, it looks nice, brings you everywhere, and it ticks a lot of boxes that you need as a family, this is the car for you. Speed out of this car, 0 to 60 is in 7.2 seconds. But let's just face it, you won't go and buy a BMW 5 Series looking at 0 to 60. But you can mess around. You can bring the tail of this car out and about if you want to. As a BMW fan, the BMW interior on the 5 Series is nicer for me personally than the A6 and the Mercedes. Now, don't take my words in the wrong way. I'm not saying it's nicer for everybody. I'm saying it's nicer personally for me. I don't really like classy cars. I feel every time I drive a classic cars, I feel like I'm over 40 or I'm over 50 and I'm nowhere near 30. So I don't want to drive something that makes me feel old, if you get. Let's talk about safety. NCAB, they do safety driving tests in Europe on all daily driven cars, and they've actually said this is a 5-star safety. If I was looking at a car to buy to be safe, this is one of the cars on top of the list. It's not the most quiet engine, but when you're driving, when you're inside the car, they've actually came up with this noise cancellation software that sucks out the noise of the engine, the road noise, and the wind, and so on. For more information on where you can buy a car like this, www.blanchardstown4x4.com. So thank you guys so much for being here and watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I shall see you soon.